My name is Ray Mannion, and I'm here for Oneonta Wellness. I'm here to interview Cowboy Swami Shaman
That's it.
to talk a little bit about Ayurveda and wellness. And Swami is the author of the Ayurvedic Encyclopedia, as well as the Bhagavad Gita for modern times. And he's also the head of, or the founder of, an Ayurvedic certification school. So thank you very much for taking some time to talk to us today.
My pleasure.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How do you describe yourself?
Yeah, okay. Well, I was recognized as a Swami, which is a monk in India, which is a universal form of spiritual love, for the lack of a better word. Even though it's a Hindu tradition, it's universal. Find the love in everybody. That's the essence of everything. And I was recognized as a shaman, which is integrating more of the nature elements: ether, air, fire, water, space, sun, earth, the cosmos, and just helping people in any way, in every way, from foods to lifestyle to life purpose.
The question that's going to be on everybody's mind is, why is this guy wearing orange?
Oh, orange. Aren't you glad he asked that question? This is the colors of the monks in India. We wear orange, and it's the color of pure joy. And so I like to be a joy. I like to see people enjoy.
We know that joy and Swami are synonymous right here. So I guess, what does wellness mean to you, and how do you help people pursue wellness?
Yeah, that's a wonderful question. Wellness is a state of comfort, a state of feeling comfortable in your own skin, comfortable in your own heart. It's really, I think, the essence of it is feeling full in your heart. You feel the love. Most people, or a lot of people, will say, I didn't get enough love from my parents, or I didn't get enough love from my spouse. But the real love can only come from within yourself, and that's a divine love, a spiritual love that you can only get from either being in nature, or reading scripture, or meditation. Each person writing a book, poetry, some people love math, whatever it is that fills you up with love. I mean, core love, which you can generate yourself, and it can flow always. That it flows out of you. My cup runneth over. That's the fullness, where you don't have to do anything. You love to paint, you love to interview, you love to whatever. It just generates, and it flows, and it spills over, and people want to be around you.
So wellness shouldn't be a source of stress or hard work, or...
Yeah, don't get stressed out trying to get unstressed.
Okay.
Go with the flow.
And so how do you help people pursue a better state of wellness?
Well, I help them figure out what it is they love to do in life, what is their God gifts, their innate abilities. I help them by showing them, understand what is their elemental makeup. Are they more fire, air, water, earth? And to eat foods of the opposite elements to balance. So if somebody has heartburn, that's too much fire. So I suggest water and air foods to cool the fire. If somebody's got a nerve disorder, that's actually an air excess. So I would recommend fire and water to warm and moisten the air. So that's in the Ayurvedic path. Life purpose, finding one's life purpose, is really key. It puts your mind at rest. It connects you. Everybody wants to do something good in this world, and not everybody knows. Particularly, I see a lot of people these days, their kids have just gone off to college, or they've just gotten married, and they've got that empty nest syndrome, and they say to me, I've suppressed what I love to do for so long, I don't even know what I want to do.
Right, yeah.
So,
wow.
And as you put your finger on it, it's the opposite of stressful. It's a blessing. It's blissful. It's joyful.
So I guess, what are the kind of people that like to come to you, that are able to get help from you?
Oh, great. I mean, we're just talking about now the husband or wife who's now in the empty nest syndrome. That's these days, because I also look at patterns and not, so what's happening these days, there's a lot more people I see whose kids are going off to marriage and college, and So that's one group of people. They have all the spare time on their hands. What to do with it? Anybody who wants more love in their life, anybody who wants to find who they are, if they feel in any way that they don't have enough love inside of them and they don't know how to get it, we'll work with that. If there's a physical condition, then we have the Ayurveda for that.
So you're talking about people who have maybe some type of ongoing illness, such as fibromyalgia or
arthritis, obesity, asthma, ADD, cancers, colds and flus. Flu season's coming up.
Right.
So there's foods and there's herbs and there's yoga and nature and ways to even prevent, in addition to healing, but prevent these things from happening.
Great. So what are your latest, you're constantly learning, constantly doing new things. What are you working on lately?
Lately I've had with all the good things that I'm doing and my friends are doing, and I look around and I see still all this suffering in the world, and my heart really can't bear it, and I sort of said to God, I want to see people better, give me the gifts to make people better right now, because it's just too much. There's more than we know. We don't have those gifts yet, and the world is changing, and we know between the political and the economical systems, everything is going haywire. People are searching for something really deep inside them. So I started to get this gift of what I call instant healing, or divine love, reconnecting to the love flow in your heart and connecting that to the divine source of love. And that's just happening, where people will come, even if they have a health condition like a hiatal hernia, within 30 seconds I can shift that and they feel it's gone or mostly away, to pains, to life purpose issues. And it's so beautiful. It happens so quickly, and it's such a gift. It's something that I don't even want to charge for. There's so much joy in that, and because I asked God to make it, I want the people to get better. So I don't want any barrier to be the end of suffering, and I don't want money to be the barrier. I've asked for instant healing, so I should just give it freely. And I'll be here at the Green Earth in the second Saturday in November from 10 to 12, offering free instant divine love healings. And so people can come there and check that out.
I'll be here. I'll be in line.
Great.
Never turned down an opportunity for healing.
Okay, so this is my book, the Ayurveda Encyclopedia. It's a full-size reference manual for the family, for doctors and holistic practitioners and research. And college professors are using the book as well. And that's for everything, including your pets. This is the spiritual book, the Bhagavad Gita, and it answers the questions of life purpose and follow learning the laws of nature, so you know how to go with the flow instead of fight it. This is my Ayurvedic herbal line. This is Harmony products. This is pain oil for arthritis, bursitis, back pains, etc. Takes the pain away for 2 hours to 6 hours or more. Heartburn, constipation, stress, women's reproductive issues, nervous system, liver, spleen, gallbladder, colds, and flus. All the herbs come from India. They're all natural, and people report feeling better within 3 days.
So Swami, if somebody contacted you, somebody wanted your help in improving their health, what would the process be like? How would it be? They call you on the phone, or they send you an email through your website? Where does it go from there?
When people call for an Ayurveda consultation, I have a form for them to fill out so I can understand their health concerns and their history. And if they want a life purpose reading, I take their birth information and do an astrology chart for them. Ask any questions they have specifically that they want addressed. And for the energy, for the love healings, then I just scan them, and it can be by distance or it can be in person. Just scan their energy and make the corrections. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and it's a lot of fun.